Hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm on the mission to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of 2025, and your support means everything. So don't be that person who watches but doesn't subscribe. Thanks for being here, and let's jump right in. Hello everybody, yes, it's Vidya, and welcome back to another tutorial on the TwinPlayz channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to make the custom characters. So this is I hope it's not going to be too long of a tutorial, but I'm going to try my best to explain this to you guys without messing up, because this is a little bit of a difficult tutorial. Not too difficult, but I will say it gets a little confusing. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, feel free to turn on subscribe. Feel free to subscribe. We're trying to get 100,000 subs, and I know some people have been having issues, some people haven't. If you have been having issues, leave comments below, join the Discord. The biggest thing is you have to watch the videos all the way through, because if you aren't watching them, you're going to miss some things, and it's going to probably break. But yeah, going in the description, there should be a bunch of links. Now, if you haven't already, you should be able to get the kit. Okay, so I am probably going to release this full game kit later on in the future, but for now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Okay, and I have a lot of cool videos coming and planned, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so going into this, okay, a lot of people are going to wonder, how do you make custom models? Okay, and what I mean by that is, let's say I hit play right now. I have made a custom model, and it's a cat. Okay, so we have a cat right here, which is kind of funny, right? So I'm good to like grab it. I don't think I have enough. Oh, I do have enough room. So I have my cat. My cat's going to go and steal, and boom. And it actually will stay right here, and it's right there, and it's doing its thing. This is the animation I made. But like, you don't have to do that. That's just an animation, so that's the way it is. But yeah, and then it's up there as well too. Yeah, so I have the cat, and mutations and all that kind of stuff work as well. So I'm gonna teach you how to do this. It's a little bit confusing, not too confusing, but if you're new to Studio, it might be a little confusing. But okay, if you haven't already, like I said, sorry, grab the description, grab the links. You're gonna need the updated versions of everything. But going into this, okay, so I actually had, and I can't figure it out still, because I'm just not amazing with welds and characters and rigs and stuff, but like, I had these like, Tung Tung Sahur guys, but I never finished them. And you can see my cat right here too, so I'll just grab all these out of here just to show you guys kind of what it looks like. But and some people already have some as well, and I'm going to show you what I mean. But yeah, so I'm going to grab the cat, and this guy will be over here as well. But you're going to wonder, how do you do this? Okay, so I'm going to leave in the description, just in case, I'll leave 2 videos for you guys to go watch on rigging characters and models. Because the whole point of this is you have to rig your character. Now, let me take a look real quick, okay? So this is the one that I was making just a bit ago, and it doesn't have any, like, correct names that are all correct names. But like right here, there's this one. It's rigged. It has all the right names. It has humanoid. It has all of these Motor 6D welds, and which I want to talk about that. So like a cat right here. Okay, this is the one that I made. Basically has all of these parts, and each one there is attachments, as well as, I don't want attachments, but I guess you could do that. And then there's also there should be Motor 6D welds. Oh, maybe there's not. This one's a little weird. Maybe, yeah, well, okay. So let's just say this for instance, okay? If you want to make more things, we're going to go into a few things. Let's do this first. So you want to make a model, or you want to make a character? Okay, let's, well, I guess in terms of that, if you want to make a model of a person, or you want to make a model of a, like, character. Okay, so let's just go and bring these all out real quick. Okay, so we were talking about this as it was. So in here, we have the thing, okay, and as you can tell, it has a humanoid part. So one of the things that you have to do when you make these models is you have to make sure all of your parts are, can collide can be on or off. I guess they automatically turn off during the script, but I normally just keep them all off. So everything but the humanoid root part needs to be unanchored, okay? So humanoid root part is going to be the only thing anchored, and then everything else is going to be unanchored. Now you're probably like, okay, but these are all like certain names. They're not parts. So, I mean, these are mesh parts, but they're not like, a model. So how do I do that? Okay, so going back into that, I want you to look again. So, yeah, so actually this is a good example of what I was talking about. So I guess it was in the torso. I wasn't looking, but the torso is basically what you're going to have as your model. So honestly, if we want to just build something, I don't know. You can also like go and search up like Brainrot. I don't know. Maybe there's characters like what I was talking about is that tongue Sahor thingamajigger. I don't know. Let's see. There's ballerina. Okay, well, it might be a little harder because one of the things you have to look out for is if it's a mesh, if it's a full-on mesh. Like this might be a full-on mesh, yeah. So like, okay, we have a glass, and then this is the body. So you can't really animate the legs in anything. So that's not gonna work. I mean, unless you want to just animate it a certain way, which you could actually. But okay, cappuccino, same thing here. This is probably just a mesh. So you can't animate that because it's not like separated. But honestly, guys, probably the best thing we do is just like make a thing. But like, I don't know. Because you don't really want to use these because these are just like, you get copyrighted. So probably going to that's fine. But when I mean rigged, you need a rigged character. So if you were to build like a rigged builder, you could go to avatar up here. You can go avatar setup, whatever works. And you can go R15, R6, R15, of course. And, you could do whatever. So, like, if I wanted to actually put myself in, I could. And it actually would just be, this is set up to the point where it actually would just work. Because you would just need to, like I said, once again, these shouldn't be anchored already. Yeah, and humanoid root part would have to be anchored. And then you could go in here and turn off these and make sure they're not anchored as well. So this actually, if you wanted to, you could just put this inside the folder and it'd work right away. So that kind of goes with my avatar videos. Like if you have an avatar plugin that like load character or whatever, and you want to load people in, you can do that. And a lot of people are also wondering like, how do you add clothing? You can like, so if you go shirt and pants, you could do that, but it's not going to load because you need to add a humanoid. And then once you add a humanoid, so like if I were to go into this rig right here, I'm pretty sure that would work. Actually, let's double check. Should work. I maybe need this humanoid. Oh yeah, and body colors too, but let's just see. Yeah, so I mean this goes into the humanoid description. Let's just get rid of this. Yeah, just like that. So you would, okay, whatever that humanoid was, this was better. And then body colors, like you want to add body colors, put that in and add body colors. And then same thing goes for like adding the character face and stuff. I think you could actually just drag this in if I'm right. Let's just double check. Okay, no, it doesn't do that right, but you will have to weld it. So what I recommend too is you guys need to get a bunch of plugins. So for me, all my plugins are kind of the paid ones because I got them when they were free. But you need to just search up some things. So I would search up weld. I don't know. I don't know which ones. Yeah, auto rig weld maybe. Maybe this one right here is good. You could do, I don't know. Honestly, like, let's see. They're normally in the top ones right here. But, yeah, you just need a weld one. And then also, rig rush. That's cool. Another thing you can do is search up rig edit. This is one that I own. I'm going to leave all these in the description. But this is rig edit light, okay? So you just claim this, get this plugin. And what's good about this one, which I should have probably started with at the beginning of the video, is, so I'll just get rid of this. So you guys kind of get the point here. But like I said, you have to just make sure you weld on all of the stuff. So if it's like you're adding a character item like this, you would need to weld it somewhere. So, I mean, either use Easy Weld or using a welding. You can actually also just like go and search up Motor 6D. And then, part 1, which is, part 0, which is this handle to like, I don't know, the head or something. Or, you kind of get the point there. But yeah, so that's for the things. But let's just talk more into the models because those are what everyone are wanting to do. So this edit rig is actually really nice because it kind of shows you, and in the videos that I want you to watch, it shows you all that stuff. So if you hit rig edit, it kind of shows you the joints, it shows you the welds. So like right here, we have the torso, and you could do create welds. So like if I go right here, I can do create welds. I could go all the way around here and create welds, create joints, all that kind of stuff. So this is a joint, if I'm right. Or no, this is the welds. Yeah, the Motor 6D welds. So these are attachments, but yeah, it shows you all of the things that are connected. So if we were to just make a brand new one, like, okay, almost like this tungsten horror. So actually, which was kind of nice. Another trick you can do, which I learned, as you can see, I have this one right here. So it says auto setup. How did I do that? What I literally did was I made the model so you could make it however you want to make it, okay? And once you make the model however you want to make it, you go to avatar and you can actually hit avatar setup. And I'm going to show you this right here, but basically it actually makes the avatar for you. And so see how it's like body, layer, rigid. So you could actually go and turn this whole model, which was just parts, into a working humanoid that's rigged, okay? Now you see though, it does get rid of the colors. So you will have to figure that part out, which in the end of that is just, so like, I mean, you can still customize colors, but when it comes to like actually like making the thing and like if you want certain colors, well, majority of it is already like customizable. But to my point of what I was trying to say is like you will have to just do it a certain way. But yeah, if you have avatar setup, that's just another easy way. See, it makes an avatar for you. And once you do that, you can also even add like it does like walk animations and stuff. But that's majority for making in like a Roblox avatar. But why that's good and what I was trying to tell you guys is because it's you just click edit and then you can open up the animation editor and it literally allows you to make an animation. So yeah, so see, it allows you to make an animation. But I'm gonna go over the cat and everything. But so like this was one of the tungsten horrors that I had, but I just like I'm not amazing at rigging. So like when it comes to this stuff, you know, you have to make sure you're doing the right things. But okay, so you see this one right here. Okay, this one was almost rigged right. The only thing that's missing is these eyes and stuff. Like that comes to the whole welding part. So like if I were to delete this, you know, it has the thing. Now I guess with the cat and kind of going into how it was. So if you were to see which one's which, oh yeah, this is the model one. They're both kind of the same thing either way because I have a humanoid on this one. But however you do this, so like if I open up animation editor, there's a few things. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you guys actually real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna put this output right here. I don't know if it's in here or not. Okay, yeah, it's not. Or maybe it's on this guy right here. Let's just double check. This guy might have it. Oh, what the heck? No, I want to edit this guy. Oh yeah, I can't do it because it's not a humanoid. Okay, so going into this again, sorry. So let's just say I'm gonna show you guys how to make a model just from scratch. Actually, you know what? Let's just do that. I'm like procrastinating right now. Okay, so going into everything, how you ever do this? Okay, so I don't know. It depends what you guys want to make. Okay, let's like we could do anything. I don't even know what to do. I'll just like make some little stick character. All right. However you want to do this. So let's just group this and we're gonna call it stick character. Okay. Going into here, we're gonna have a few things. Okay, so we'll go over here, do another part. So we'll call it and you can actually see left, like see how this is left leg, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff. So you can go and say left leg. We can say this is the right leg. And then we can go up and we can go down here and we'll call this the torso. So, I mean, we can even make it like a really like stick character just for fun. But then we could go here and call it torso. Oops. And then, yeah, so same thing goes with this, guys, is you really do have to be careful with the way you're naming things, the way you're the way you just do things basically in general. So I'm gonna go right here and we'll go like that and we'll call it left arm. Go right here and then we'll go down and we will call this let's go here, we'll go right arm. Oops. Okay, right arm. And once you go through right arm, then we will just go here. Actually, let's just do torso. And we'll go here. And you can even just go like this. And we'll just go like here. Do some little stupid character. And we will go head. Okay, just like that. And then same thing goes for this. So like, okay, I want to go like, let's make it like a new color or whatever. And then head, I just want to go down. don't mind my builds, guys. We'll just go like this. We'll go like black eyes, and then this will go eyes. Just call these eyes. Okay, so now going into this, and then yeah, that's not amazing. Let's just go like this, and then I'll actually go down. It's kind of funny, but so bad. We'll call this the neck. So just kind of build out what you want to build. Is the best thing to do. You don't even have to have it grouped first. Like you can have it not grouped or whatever. But once you do that, you should be good. So go into here. And then everything else is good. Left leg, right leg. I'll just go here and just do something funny like this. Okay, so it's like a little stick guy, all right? Okay, so going into this, I'm actually going to call this cat. Oh, no, I'm going to call it stick character because we're going to have to make animations for this. But, yeah, so as you can tell, this one has humanoids. This is the one that I use in the other one. Like, there's no humanoid in it, so you don't need one. But, yeah, so we're going to go here, torso. And then actually for torso, you're just going to do the same thing. So just go out here, make it bigger. Transparency should be set to 1 on this one, and you're going to call it humanoid root part. And then you are going to anchor this one, okay? And then I think, honestly, with eyes, you can put them inside head for now. But, yeah, so get rid of these so I don't get distracted. And then this is the right cat, too. So, okay, so going into here, well, let's just look at these, okay? We have weld constraints. We have attachments. You don't need to worry about attachments. I don't know why I have that. But, yeah, we just have the motor 60. So if you were to use this rig edit, let's just try it real quick, okay? So, I don't know if you can just select all of them. I don't know how that works, but I think you can create welds. Yeah, okay, but see how... Oh, wait, did I even... Selection of parts found weld. Okay, so it looks like everything is anchored to this left arm, which we don't want. So, we would have to go back into here again, same thing. So let's go back into here. Let's start with the humanoid root part, actually. No. Yeah, there we go. So like that. I think that's better. There we go. Okay, so that created all the welds. So now we have all the welds with the character. And then I don't know. Let's just double check. I think it... Oh, you need motor 60 welds too, though. So let me just double check, because what you can do is you can go here, and it should just allow you to edit it. Oh, wait, no. I got to add a humanoid to it, so don't judge. But the model needs to have its points joined by, yeah, motor 60. So, okay, so then go back into this. Sorry, guys. And then we're going to need to select parts and create joints. So, oops. I think you can go like this. So let's go here and create joints. That should be better because these are welded. So now you have joints. Okay, let me double check. Okay, yeah, so now I added those joints. So however you add the joints, that's the biggest thing. You want to make it to the humanoid root part. So if I showed you that again, I just clicked this first, humanoid root part, and then I did all of these, okay? But remember, so like joints are like what's going to be moving and stuff, okay? So if we look at, shoot, how do I show? If you look at this, these are welds right here. These are joints. So if I wanted to do a, wanted to move the head a certain way, I could add another joint into here, but I don't want that. I just want to make it so like if I move the neck, it moves the head, if that makes sense. So, and guys, there's more tutorials on this. I'm going to leave in the description, but yeah, so you go to animation editor, add all body. And then now we're going to do a few things. Okay. So we're going to do a walk and then an idle. So with the walk, yeah, you should just go home, rotate. Okay. So with the walk, depending on how you want to do this, I would just start with this and then like, I don't know, the next one you could go and you could go like, all right, you can actually go like this. Okay. And then if you go here, you can go and then switch it. So we'll do the opposite, right? You might want to sway their arms and stuff too. But so it's just based off points. I mean, little time frames and keyframes. So, so it's kind of hard because I'm using like a thing. But like when it comes to those like other things where you have multiple like items and arms and lower arm and right arm, that's a little bit easier. But yeah, so like, okay. Oh, okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. So as you can tell, we're doing this. So if I were to go down here and then copy, we can loop through this and it's going to do a walking animation like that. Okay. So I can actually do that again, copy and paste. You can even like spread it out a bit. So like if I wanted to, I could delete those, but then it's, let's say for the arms, like, I don't know, we could even just move these a little bit too, like a little bit forward and down. And then this one could move back. I don't know. We could just like do some random stuff. It's going to look really bad. Okay. All right. So you get the point. And then, left arm. Let me copy this. Right arm and left arm. Wait, let me redo this. Okay. So here and here. Okay. So now it's looped. So this is walking. So you can actually just do that. What's with the left arm? Oh, I didn't edit this left arm should be like doing something else. I'll like go back. Oh god, this looks so bad. Okay, so whatever. We got our stick character. So this is walking. Put on loop. Set animation proportion to action, or you can do movement too. Actually, if you want. And then yeah, just publish to Roblox. We'll call this walk stick. And then I'm gonna hit save. So we'll just save that. And then now going back, we want to do an idle animation. So an idle animation, not too bad either. So we'll just actually we'll go new and set animation priority to idle. We'll add all of the body just like this. And this one is going to be just what's moving up and down. So, oh, see, there's no, yeah, that's what I messed up on. You got to add all the joints, because if you don't add all the joints like I did, there's no torso. When I click all add both body, you see how there's supposed to be a torso in here? I didn't have that. So that's my bad. But yeah, so neck and whatever. So I don't know. With idle, like I was going to have him go bounce up and down, but I guess like just for this instance, we'll just go and we'll go like this. We'll just have his arms once again, just go forward. And then this one will go back, blah, blah, blah. And then in like over here, we'll go like back to forward. And then this will go back. And one thing to do and remember is I would recommend you guys, same thing for loops here. So this will call it idle. I always recommend you guys have like a reset spawn. So like you go back to, it goes back to normal. So like it should be back to normal at least when it goes down. So it'd be like back to this or whatever, I guess you could say. Normally you have starting frames and then you have the end frame, and then the animation itself. But yeah, so okay, it's gonna be the weirdest idle animation. Don't judge it, but and then we call it idle stick thing, whatever. Another thing, make sure if this is under me, it should be under you, or a group, whatever's easier. So going into that, but yeah, like I said, the cat, I did it a certain way. But okay, so now when we go into this, oops. What do I have open? Oh, I have avatar. Okay, so go delete this. Now in this part, you can actually delete the humanoid too, if I'm right. I don't know. Let's just double check. But we have stick character. Okay, so I'm gonna go into things and I'm gonna put them in the common because I want it to be common for everyone. So I'm gonna make a video again. The next one will probably be talking about rarities and everything. But you just put them in here. So just make sure there's one in each one, and it should be good. Then we got to go to modules in configuration, replicate storage, and we go things. Okay, so we have things, cat, boy, human. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to call it stick thing, if that's right. Oops, stick character. Call it common. We'll do the price is 250 money per second. Then we are going to do this. So idle should be right here. And then walk stick should be right here. So these are IDs. Sorry, I didn't even show you. these IDs that you just made and got, you just put them right in that 9 number. You put them right in here, okay? The carry animation, I'm pretty sure is all of them are the same. I need to double check that because you can do custom animations for the carrying. So like if a player carries, but let's just double check. Okay, I need to get rid of these things. It's like showing all this stuff. Where are my things at? Where are my things at? Yeah, they're there. All right, let's just see if this works because I don't even know. It's a good question. Oh yes, primary part. Okay, one more thing you do have to do. It's part of bug testing. Is inside your stick character. So I'll actually open them all up again. So I had all of these open in the common. Inside of it, set the humanoid root part to the primary part. So primary part is humanoid root part. Okay. Once you do that, it should work. Stick part, primary part, stick thing, primary part is humanoid root part, and one more. Okay, that should work. I'm gonna get rid of these things later, but let's see. If it doesn't work, sad. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell, it's not working. Reason being is because of the thing I didn't join together. So, okay, let's just double check. Yeah, it's gonna do the spawn through the floor thing. Okay, so as you can tell, oh yeah, there's not enough room for the cat. It came back, but it's gonna just fall through the floor because of the fact that the humanoid torso is not working. I think you can actually just see, I knew something was wrong there. Let's just grab this out again. Yikeroos. Okay, so we have everything good here. Why is that not working? Edit rig. So this should be, sounds about right. It's all into the middle one. Let's add back the humanoid. Maybe. Let's actually go back, and I'm gonna add a humanoid to one of these and just see if that does anything. But yeah, I think I know why. So actually, inside my stick character, I did the humanoid root part, but I don't see anything for torso. So, same thing with that. You just need to, I guess we can just go here and we'll call it torso, and then do the first part as 0, right? So you can check it actually. So humanoid root part. Left arm, so then we'll go torso is torso, and then we go, and honestly we'll just do a well just in case, and we'll go human part, and then we'll go torso. Okay, so now that should stick together because that was what the issue was, if I'm right. So same thing again, you can go through here, just get rid of the older ones, and then update it based off of that. But let me see here. Yeah, okay, so that was the issue. It just wasn't there. I think the other issue why the animation's not playing is because I didn't have the torso in the animation thing. So that's kind of gets to my point of you have to look at that. But same thing goes for. Oh yeah, that's not right. Well, you guys get the point. So you have the cats, you have the models. You just need to be careful with the animations. I don't even know how I did the cat, and for some reason I can't even do the stick character. But I'll leave the cat in the description, and so you guys can just look at it and see how I did it. But it all goes the same way as for what I was trying to say before. Like, you just have to get the rigs built the correct way. And I'm really bad at doing that, so that's kind of an issue. But yeah, so I hope you guys kind of understand how to do that. It's not an amazing tutorial. I'm going to get into more of it later. And if you guys want me to make like certain Brainrots, I can. But I think the best thing to do is just go watch some of the videos that I left in the description that teach you guys how to make the rigs itself. And then just follow how I did the rest. Because that just kind of goes with that. Saying with, you know, the animations and everything like that. Because I got the cat to work, and for some reason I can't get this stupid stick character to work. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.